Yo, what's going on, guys? All our Reptiles here, and today we are going to be bathing Inferno and Athena, my blue tongue skink and my bearded dragon. Now this is kind of going back to my roots because the first video I ever posted was bathing my tortoisea, and that was like 6 years ago, and she obviously has a huge enclosure now, and of course I already bathed her a few days ago, so she doesn't need it. But if you want me to do another video on that and now how I do it instead of putting her in a sink, she obviously a little bit bigger, but also I probably wouldn't have done that either way. I put her in the bathtub now because she is big, but let me show you how I do Inferno and Athena. Alright, so I'm down here at my basement right next to the fish tank that hopefully in the next few weeks I will be digging my pond, my 2.0 of my pond, and you'll be seeing that on here. And also I've done many other things on my TikTok. My TikTok is linked in description. If you want to go check that out, you can. Or if you're coming from TikToks, tell me in the comments, or by liking this video that shows me too. But I use 5-gallon buckets. Now I would use a more rectangular or square something to give them more surface area to go. But with my blue tongue skink Athena, she will put her nose in a corner and just hold it up as far as she can go. So of course, like, only her tail and like about a half of her like stomach or her abdomen is actually in the water. So there's really no point for me to put it in a rectangular thing or a rectangular tub of some sort, and then she's just not getting what she needs from a bath, which is hydration and potentially even peeing or pooping in there, because it helps them remove waste from their body, which is also good. But I've really only done Inferno a few times in here. I've done them a few times in my sink, literally the same sink that I did my tortoise in, but it was also a little bit more difficult because he really wants to run, and they're sloped sides, so he wants to run, but he can't get up there, so he gets stressed out, so it's a little bit more difficult, and he's shedding, so it's also a good thing. But I'm going to fill this up with some lukewarm water and then put one of the animals in and then let him soak for about 15-20 minutes. So I was thinking I was actually going to do Inferno first, but I also thought that, I'm like, Inferno is probably the most likely one of the two of them to poop, so then I'd have to really wash the container out, and wow, my face is, okay, it's either really bright or like Two-Face. Just gonna back up into the enclosure. But I'm gonna put her in right now and then start the 15-minute timer, or if she gets too stressed out, I may cut it a little short because that's what I do most times. Well, it's been a day. Obviously, I have a different shirt on. Nice Baby Yoda, Friends of Scale shirt. Great adoption agency. You can go check them out. But I have Inferno here, and he's starting to shed on his face a lot more now, instead of just his little foot, his little right foot. But I'm going to switch out the water, and, well, the water's already been dumped out. It just needs to be refilled. But and then put him in, and then we'll see how mad he gets, because she was not happy when I took her out. So, let's figure that out. As you can see, that is nasty. That's what I thought he was doing. He was probably about like 4 or 5 minutes into the actual cleaning, or the bathing. So I'm gonna take him out. And knowing him, he's just gonna take a crap again. That's why I said I was gonna do her first, because I know she doesn't really poop in water or pee in water. But he does. Like, that's nasty. Alright, well, I'm gonna get him out 1 second. Alright, well, that is going to do it for this video of All on Reptiles. I hope you guys enjoyed. Obviously, I'm not in the same clothes as I was last snapshot, or the beginning of the video, and I have a little bit of a mask burn. I was reffing soccer games all weekend in the rain for one day, which was miserable because it was 40-degree weather, and it was raining, and it was super windy, so it was miserable. I had to play 3 games in a row, so basically 3 hours out in the cold. And then I had 7 games today on Sunday, so that's why I have this beautiful mask burn. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Obviously, everyone is asleep right now, and Inferno, my bearded dragon, is giving me the stank eye because he's like, "What are you doing up? Go to bed." Slash shut up and stop talking. But I'm All on Reptiles. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you next week with some new fish. So, see you then.